So now you know that when you're sulking, sulking is nothing but just a symptom. What are you sulking for is your question. So you don't just sit there and sulk. You're no more allowed to sulk. Sulk becomes an adventure now. As soon as you're sulking and you catch yourself sulking, or I catch you, then it becomes an adventure. What am I sulking for? Even if we take just what you have recommended here, pain. What are you painful about right now? You could be painful about that you just sabotaged your own self, that you don't have enough, you're lacking something, enough courage, enough money, enough love, enough friendship, enough whatever, that right now you're hurt because somebody spoke to you badly and you couldn't tell them that to not do it like this, that you're sulking right now because you felt humiliated by someone, or you were rejected by someone or something, or you were misunderstood. This is one of the greatest reasons why we sulk. You meant something else, you communicated it, but it came across as something totally different. So now there is a gap. You felt misunderstood is sulking, you feel lonely is sulking, your expectations were not met, the greatest reason why we sulk. So your sulking is a symptom, is a trait of deprivation triad. There are numerous reasons why you sulk. What deprivation triad teaches you, the trick that it plays on you, is that it asks you to enjoy the sulking. There's a sadistic pleasure in sulking. It isn't anything but sadistic. You're sulking, you hurt, but you're enjoying it. It's like, you know, how we sometimes, yeah. This poor me is the lack. Why me? Every time, why me, poor me, this is the lack. This is disempowerment. This is like someone else has to save me. This someone else has to save me has led to organized religion, almost organized terrorism in the name of religion. Or any other cult or sect or anything that is telling you, place your faith in me. Place your faith in a particular deity, place your faith in a particular person, place your faith in a particular system. Place your faith. They're asking you to place your faith. What's the difference between faith and trust? Faith is something you haven't experienced yet. You have been told. Trust is something you have experienced. It's knowing. So you don't have to worry about doing something blindfolded. You know, right? So in the linear situation, you are always placing your faith into something else or someone else's hands. In the navel abundance triad, you always take it back. You take your power back into your hands. And to take your power back into your hands, you have to stop reacting. And sulking is one of the greatest reactions. So stop enjoying your sulking, or enjoy it for 30 seconds or 1 minute. Let it go immediately. Oh, I'm sulking. Okay, what's behind this sulking? What is it? What is it? Go trace your experience. Trace what happened immediately. Who did I meet? What did I say? What did that person say? What is it? What is this nagging feeling? What is it? This conversation. Why did I not like this conversation? What was about this conversation? It seemed totally fine. What is it? What is it? He said this to me. I said this to him. What is it? He doesn't trust me. That's the problem. And I don't like being mistrusted. Now the game gets better. Why doesn't he trust me? Because I don't live up to his trust. Because this is where you get honest. I don't live up to his trust. When did I break it? That day I broke it. That day I broke it. That day I broke it. So I understand he doesn't trust me. Now it gets even better. So what can I do? Hello, excuse me. We have not been living up to the trust. We have not been doing this so far. Let's do it now. And it doesn't matter how many times I fail. So your journey to become trustworthy begins. This is where it gets adventurous. This is where it gets amazing. Because now you're not investing your time in sulking. You're not wasting yours and the entire existence's time in sulking. You take the sulking and you transform it. You see the root cause, but this is where radical honesty is required. What greed are you functioning from? What lack are you functioning from? What convenience are you functioning from? What exclusivity are you functioning from? What anger are you functioning from? What hatred are you functioning from? And one of the best deprivation triad jails, what jealousy are you functioning from? So how does the process go? Did you get it? So we are no more going to sulk. We're going to take the sulk and we're going to turn around the sulk. I'm sulking because of this reason. Why? Now I need radical honesty. This is where I need radical honesty. This is where I need to see my truth, however bad it is. However bad it is, it doesn't matter. See your greed, see your hatred, see your jealousy, see your cunningness. See it. The more you see it, the more you will be able to hear the NAT voice of guidance. So the more you have seen it, the more it is dissipated, the freer you get. You won't imagine the freedom it gives you when you see your DT trait in radical honesty and you tell yourself, that's it. I did it. I understand. I send it back to the deprivation triad. There is no space in me. I choose honesty. I choose this, and then choose the opposite. The easiest way for you is to choose the opposite. So if you are feeling bad because you spent too much money or you're lacking and you feel like counting every penny or whatever, and it feels like, why is this place such an expensive one? Why is this world so expensive? Why is this person taking money from me? And all that you feel, after you have gone through your sulking, you have completed the process, what do you choose? Generosity. And then go out there and act generous. Act, not just think. Act generous. That's what grounds it.